So, how do these cognitive skill deficits impact reading?
So, one of the biggest areas that everybody understands and gets is attention. The reality is, executive processing is one of the key underpinning skills for everything that we do in the learning process. And that includes your ability to have good working memory, which means you can multitask, you can task switch back and forth. You can pull that information from what you're learning and linking it to the information that you already have. The biggest issue that I see a lot with my kiddos and even adults is the processing speed. Probably a famous saying is he walks to the beat of his own drummer. So we talk about processing speed being slow, but processing speed affects a lot of things. And then you move up that line. So your problem solving, your logic and reasoning. Do you have good logic and reasoning? So a lot of kids with neurodiversity struggle with that logic and reasoning or that problem solving, or in reality, I see a lot of kiddos that mom and dad have solved a lot of problems for them and did not let them sit and have to think through the problem for that. And a lot of times we throw technology at that. I'm bored. Okay, we'll go play a game. Go watch a TV show. Go instead of actually letting them stir through a problem and figure it out. And I think that's really an important skill that we as parents often helicopter. We want to solve the problem for them instead of making them solve the problem. And then you have your auditory processing and your visual processing, and those are key underpinnings. Being able to hear those sounds and know those sounds. And with a ton of kids who had ear infections, this is just, it affects, think about hearing underwater. And you cannot undervalue the process of just listening. When I grew up, we would sit around and listen to my grandmother tell tales. It was a thing. We sat around and told stories. We've lost a lot of that. A critical piece of that is reading to your kids at night, having that storytelling time, that creative storytelling time, playing games like 20 questions, get a empty box, put something in it, let them ask you 20 questions. So they have to think in their mind, what in the world? So that thinking process, so critical, and taking in those auditory clues and moving that into a thinking process where they have to do that.